In the name of God, hello dear students, my name is Masoud. We are in Ferkhwa's website at your service to explain physics curriculum, grade 12. So far, we talked about, let's say, angular displacement, and we solved a sample problem for you. Right now, I'm gonna solve practice 1A, page 6. Let's get started. Question number 1. Let me read the question for you. It says, a beetle sits on the top of a bicycle wheel. You have there's an insect or beetle on the top of the bicycle wheel, on the top of a tire, and flies away just before it would be squashed. Actually, it flies away. It rescued from the danger. Actually, it says, assuming that the wheel turns clockwise. You see, clockwise means negative or positive. Guess the direction. You are right. It's negative. Clockwise means negative. The beetle's angular displacement is pi rad. Means delta theta is equal to negative pi rad, which corresponds to an arc length. This one, delta s, and it's negative as well. What's the wheel's radius? It's very easy. It's just substitution. It doesn't have any, let's say, conversion. All of the units are unified. We have rad and meters. It doesn't need to convert anything. So R is equal to delta S over delta theta. Delta S, negative 1.2 divided by negative pi. Negative simplify with negative, and the answer will be 0.38 meters. Right? Let's move on to another question. Question number 2. Fill in the unknown quantities in the following table. Question number 2. We have a table here, right? We wanna find the actually unknown quantities. Right. Let me solve a problem for you. Question, the first one. Actually, this table is given to us for finding here delta theta, here delta s, and here delta theta as well. And the last option, which is a question of national exam, it's we look for R. Let's solve them one by one. A, delta theta, right? Just write the rule and substitute the numbers. That's it. Doesn't need to any, let's say, conversion. It doesn't need any conversion actually. 0.25 divided by 0.1 becomes 2.5 rad. B, delta S, rearrange the equation, the same equation, rearrange it. Delta S becomes R delta theta. R information available, of course, we have R and delta theta. Just multiply them together. This is R, 8.5, and 0.75 to find the answer, which is 6.38, let's say, meters, delta S. Delta C. C says find delta theta, angular displacement. Let's say while we have delta S in negative 4.2 meters, clockwise direction, and R 0.75 meters, right? So what shall we do right now? The first thing, let's say, don't think about this one. Don't say, teacher, it's maybe it confuses us because we haven't encountered this, let's say, this situation before. No problem. Let's say ignore this one and let's say solve it normally. Solve it normally. Write the equation for delta theta like this. Delta theta is delta S over R. Let's say substitute the numbers and find the answer. So right now, your duty starts right now. You have to convert rad into the degree. How do you convert rad into the degree? By this equation. 180 divided by pi, right? Because we want to, let's say, we want degree. We want degree, not rad, actually. That's why we use 180 divided by pi, multiplied by this number, multiplied by the previous answer. And here, let me ask you a question. What does, let's say, pi take? What does it take? What's the value of pi? Is it 180? Does it matter? Actually, does it make sense if I put 180? Of course not. You have to write 3.14 here because we have a rule or equation, and I told you rules and equations are devised only for radians, not for degree, nor for let's say, nor for rev. So right now the answer will be negative, and 180 multiplied by this number divided by 3.14, and the answer will be negative 321 degree. The last one, it's let's say, it's a question of national exam, right? Question of this part, only this part is a question of national exam. I don't say the other parts are not important, but this one actually, I have seen this question in national exam. That's why I want to solve it right now. Let me bring it up for you for better, for our vision actually. So right now, we are in the last part, right? D. Delta theta, this delta theta. Let me write delta theta on it. This is delta theta. This one, delta S, and this one R. Right? We look for what? We look for R here, right now. But before we find, actually, before we find R, what shall we do? I want you to, let's say, convert this one, the 135 degree into the rad. How do you convert 135 into the rad? By using the old rules, actually, that we got it in previous lectures, in previous lesson. Delta theta in rad is pi over 180 multiplied by delta theta in degree. Firstly, you have to convert degree into the rad. That's the first step. Right after that, you have to write the rule. R is equal to delta S over delta theta. Delta S, this one is delta S, 2.6 divided by the number that you found it, right? Because information was not actually was not convenient, because we had delta theta in degree. We had to convert it into the rad. That's why it takes more than one step. It's easy. 2.6 divided by 2.36 approximately is equal to 1.1 meters. This was the question of national exam. That's all, guys, for today. I appreciate you for watching this video, and bye for now.